Welcome back everyone. Now we are going to learn about effects of heat. What are the effects of heat? That is we can observe. What are effects of heat? First effect of heat is increase in temperature. When we heat anything, when we heat any object, any material, any liquid or solid thing, then what happens? Temperature of that particular object increases. For example, when we heat water, then what happens to water? Water becomes hot. What happens to water? Water becomes hot. So how it becomes hot? Because we are supplying heat, so its temperature is increasing, and due to increase in temperature water becomes hot. At the same time, the container which is having water, that container also becomes hot because it is getting heated. It is heated, its temperature is increasing. So because of increase in temperature, the container becomes hot, and due to which water becomes hot. So first effect of heat is increase in temperature. Now second is expansion. What is the effect of heat? It is expansion. When we heat something, when we heat some kind of solid, liquid or gas or anything, then what happens? It expands. For example, when we boil water, then what happens to water? Water sometimes overflows due to excess of boiling. Water overflows. And why it is overflows? Why water overflows? Because of increase in temperature, because of expansion. So when we heat something, that then expansion happens, then that substance, the molecules of that substance expands, either solid or liquid or gases. In case of solid, it expands less because its molecules are tightly packed, so we can't observe much expansion in solid. But for example, have you seen railway tracks? Railway tracks are so long, and in between two tracks are joined together. In a single row of a railway track, there is joining points also. On that joining point, a gap should be left. Two parts of the railway tracks, same railway tracks, when there are two parts, then suppose this is one part, this is another railway track, there should be gap between railway tracks. Why? Because metals also expand, solids also expand due to heating, and during summer days, maybe due to excess of heat, the tracks can be broken and accidents may take place. And to avoid accidents, to avoid damage in tracks, there is a gap left between railway tracks, because it shows expansion also, because solids expands after heating also, but liquid expands more. Liquid expands more than solid. So if we boil water, sometimes it comes out from the container, that is overflowing, and that is, we can say, due to the supply of heat, it shows expansion, that is expansion. Now next is change of state. Change of state, that means from solid state to liquid, from liquid to gaseous state. For example, if we take out a cube of ice from refrigerator and keep it on some container on our table, then what happens? That ice will melt into water. So there is melting of water, ice into water is taking place, and ice is a solid substance and water is liquid. So what is here? The change of state is taking place from solid state to liquid state. Now next is, when we boil water, then what happens to water? Water after heating, after boiling, it converts into vapor. Vapor is formed due to heating, due to boiling of water. So there is also transformation from liquid state to gaseous state. So change of state takes place in different kind of matter due to different form of matter due to heat. Next is chemical change. Heat also causes chemical change. How? Cooking of food. When we cook food, then what is going on there? We have to supply heat. We have to cook food by keeping it on flame on a gas stove, and we have to switch on gas stove and we'll have to supply heat, flame. So after that we put some kind of vegetables or whatever thing that we want to cook. Then there is heat energy, we are supplying heat energy, and finally the raw food materials converts into cooked food materials. So can we get raw food material again? No, we can't get raw food material again. Why? Because there is chemical changes taking place. The raw food material after absorbing heat converted into chemical form. There is chemical conversion is taking place. So cooking of food is a chemical change, and here heat energy is transformed into chemical energy. So raw food material is converted into cooked food material. That is also effect of heat. Due to heat we can cook food and chemical conversion takes place. Now another one. It also affects living organism. How does heat affect living organism? How it affects living organism? You might have gone to doctor sometime, and doctor used to tell that suppose you are having stomach ache or loose motion or might be fever, then what doctor tells? He tells to drink boiled water. How he tells like this? Because boiling of water kills germs, because on certain temperature few microorganisms can't survive. Due to boiling, microorganisms can't survive, it die. So heat also affects living organism. It sometimes kills living organism, sometimes some living organism may be inactive due to excess of heat. So all these are effects of heat. In my next video we will study about temperature, then thermometer. Till that, look at the screen.